Hey there, folks. This is Douglas. And hey, listen, I wanted to create and do a revised and revamped version of a getting started right, getting started accurately type video for all new partners and new team members that are going to be coming on board as this thing continuously duplicate. We can have this thing going viral with everyone knowing what to do and how to teach it down. Everything is about duplication. Everything is about teaching duplication as well. Okay. So we're just teachers who teach other teachers how to keep teaching new teachers that come on board to teach and teach and teach them again. Right. So I want you guys to know that we have a resource hub. Okay. It's also our marketing hub. We do trainings on this. We add trainings to this as well. And we have pre-recorded presentations, overviews that are also on this resource hub. Okay, this is the ultimate smarter than money resource hub that we utilize for just about everything in terms of being able to facilitate information and value and step-by-step things that you need to do. Now, let me let you know how to get to the pertinent stuff when it talks about a brand new person getting started, okay? But I'm gonna walk you through it as well when I go into the back office, but I wanna go through this here first. So what you would do is that you would go to new members orientation. First of all, what you want to do is create yourself an account. Okay, now I've created a general account for a speedier process, but you definitely want to create your own smarter than money account. There's no money involved. There's no monthly fee with this account. This is what we provide our whole entire smarter than money community. Okay, so you have access to this. This is yours, so leverage it. Okay, so once you create your own account, you're going to receive an email that you have to create a password. And then once you have that password created, you have your own account. But what you can do in the meantime, when you click on new members orientation, okay, you're going to come to this page. Now, if you're on a phone, this is all going to be like horizontal on a phone, okay, because the screen is going to be a little shorter. What you want to do is go where it says click step 1. You want to click that on the new members orientation. And you can use this login, forwardabundance@gmail.com. And the password is going to be 1234567 I'll literally have that in the description of this YouTube video. So there again, forwardabundance@gmail.com, password 1234567 And you'll just sign in there. Okay. Now, there's there's other pertinent information that we want all new members to be privy to and to know about our Smarter Than Money community. But guys, I'm always a big believer about it's better to be ignorance on fire versus knowledge on ice. Trust me, this is a journey. Okay, we're gonna be here for life. So understand, we want you to get money coming in before you start inundating yourself with all the ins and outs of what we do. And just have a fundamental. That's where you want to lean in on your leader, okay? Or if your leader is not the leader, lean on their leader a little bit, borrow their belief, but work with them, getting you your meeting done, what we call our SPM meeting, okay? Get an SPM meeting done ASAP, which stands for Strategic Partnership Meeting, SPM. So anyway, if you come down here as you're scrolling down, you'll come down to this video where it says how to enroll a new member from A to Z. So this is the video you want to watch, okay? And make sure that your team members know how to get to this, where they can watch this 7.5-minute video that walks them through A to Z, how to enroll a new member. Got it? And of course, there's some other step-by-step information that's available, how to create a Coinbase account, how to send money member to member, how and when to send a support ticket to Co-op Corporate. Then there's some other information where you want to download the new members orientation packet. Every new member needs to have this because what they're going to do, they're going to list their goals and it walks them through step by step how to launch their cooperative, their Smarter Than Money bank, okay, over in the next 30 to 60 to 90 days. Okay, we want people to get off to a launch. Okay, they say professionals launch, amateurs just join. So we want to launch you into business. Anytime Apple or Amazon, they do something, they launch the iPhone or they launch whatever it is that they're looking to launch, okay? So amateurs just join, professionals launch. So we always want people to launch into their bank, So we do that strategically. Now, we also have what we call the 15-week game plan. So if anybody wants to share the presentation, you can download the 15-week game plan. Got it? Now, let's go to the back office here, okay? And I created this account called Ignite Your Bank. So this is also, I'm speaking to those that are enrolling new members, or if you're getting yourself enrolled, okay, by the person that created you an account. So when you log into your account for the first time, you may get these boxes where you got to accept all these terms and conditions. It's going to let you know your name, it's going to let you know your email, the mobile number, and who your enroller is, okay? So you just hit confirm and proceed there. Okay. Now, from right here, this is where you can get yourself started. So whether if you're doing one co-op 28 token, or if you're doing starting off with the pay it forward option where you're getting 3, you have to have the same amount of number of NFTs per the amount of tokens that you are purchasing, okay? So, because with every account, it gives you global business ownership rights. That's what that NFT is for. That is the significance of the NFT. So like if you tried to do 3 tokens, but you only did 1 NFT, it's not gonna let you continue. You gotta have matching NFTs, okay? So when I have 3 there matching there, I click forward, just click continue, and then it takes me to the next portion here. I don't know. All right, here we go. Maybe I didn't click it all the way, okay? So this is if your inviter hasn't created your account already, okay? And then, you choose the options of how you're gonna make the payment, okay? You can pay using your MetaMask, you can pay using cryptocurrency, you can pay using MoonPay, PayPal, okay? Those are the options. Most people are gonna be paying with using cryptocurrency. So if you have a Coinbase account or a PayPal or a Cash App where you can purchase crypto, okay? You just click where it says pay using cryptocurrency. And of course here, if you're buying the 3 tokens, here's your receipt. It says purchase of 3 co-op 28 tokens, purchase of the 3 NFTs, and processing fee is $149, okay? And the gas fees are, those are blockchain fees that, have nothing to do with the company, right? Total is 105, okay? Now, if you want to choose a different token, because it defaults to USDT, which is what most people are using, but you can change it by clicking that spot there. Let me go back to that. So you just click right here where you have the network, you click on it, and like, let's say if I'm changing it to Bitcoin, okay, goes to Bitcoin, and it's gonna, see, Bitcoin's a little bit more expensive, you see that? But hey, if you wanna use Bitcoin, go right ahead. But notice also it changes the address that correlates to the coin that you're purchasing. Make sense? So if I come and let's say we're gonna do Tron, which is TRX. Say if I'm using Tron, I'll click Tron. Okay, you saw I typed the numbers there or typed the letters there, and now see it populates the Tron address there on the Tron network. Of course, you can use the QR code if you're using the QR code scanner to make your purchase. But you want to send that amount because that amount is what the receipt is of this transaction, okay? So, yeah, from this point here, so then you would take this address and wherever so let's go back to USDT because that's what most everyone uses, okay? USDT there. And you would just take this address, you would take it to your crypto exchange, Coinbase, and where Coinbase is gonna ask you where you want to send the money to. So you're gonna be sending this amount. I always like to send maybe $5 more many times because there's fluctuation. Many times in stable coin, there's not much fluctuation because this is a stable coin. So mostly with those coins that fluctuate, that are not stable coins, okay? Like maybe Tron and Bitcoin and Ethereum, ETH itself, they sometimes have fluctuation. So you just want to put a little buffer in there just to make sure there's no, hiccups during the process. So as that transaction is coming over, the status of it is going to change to like payment in process all the way till payment completed. When it says payment completed, it's going to be all green. And what's going to happen when your account is active, you're going to see a countdown timer that comes here to let you know that your account is active, okay, et cetera, et cetera. If it so happens you don't send enough money, which is why I always say add a couple bucks, because who knows, maybe during the process of the transaction, fluctuation took place. okay? But what it does with the money, okay, it will just put it in your wallet if it's not enough to cover the transaction. So the money will just go to your wallet, okay? But then what you'll have to do, though, you have to add more money, which is going to be more fees that get attached. So that's why I say from the beginning, so you won't have to incur any more fees. Just make sure you add $5 to $10 more higher than the transaction, okay? That's why I say on the presentation, it's going to be approximately 115, because I like to include all these different things, okay, that I know based on evaluated experience. Got it? Now, I'm going to go back to the dashboard here, okay? Go back to the beginning. Okay. So this will be the same thing. So if you're doing one account, now you can do it from here, or you can come over here and do co-op tokens and do buy tokens. Are y'all seeing that? Bada boom. And see, it still brings up this window. So let's say if you're doing one token, there again, okay, you have to have the amount of NFTs for the tokens that you're purchasing, okay? So I click continue. It's the same process, okay? Brings you here to choose what you want to use to pay with, pay using cryptocurrency, as you can see, okay? The transaction receipt is right here, okay? Let's go back again. Let's buy tokens again. And let's say you want to do one of the 10X ones. You want to start off with the 10X, okay? So here you just click continue. Okay, you're going to pay, choose your method of payment. Okay, and see, it has it all in there for you. Okay, and it shows you the receipt. One co-op 28 token, one 280 token, one NFT. Okay, processing fee, gas fees, that's your total amount. But like I said, you may want to send like 135 or something like that to make sure you have a buffer in there to cover any fluctuation. Any of the money that the system doesn't use, because you are maybe sending more, if there's no fluctuation done, it just puts the remainder in your co-op wallet here. But like I said, this will go from payment in process to payment completed. And then once you know it's completed, you'll see a countdown timer inside of here when you log in the next time. Got it? All right, perfect. Now, if you are enrolling a team member, okay? If you are enrolling a team member. Now, I know people like to send out their links, but I would prefer people to manually do it. Now, if you got, hundreds of thousands of people that are going to be coming in, you want to use your link, that's fine. You can do that. But what we like to teach duplication is people putting people in manually. So what you'll do, you'll come back to the co-op build dashboard, or any dashboard for that matter. And what you do is so let's say if Ignite Your Bank was creating an account for myself. So they would come down here and just put in Douglas Ford, d4.business 55222 at coopcf.com. Okay. So this is if I'm adding a new person, okay? Come down here, put in the code that I'm not a robot, 83701. This is me putting a new person in manually. Now, once they are in, so right there, that just created Douglas a whole account. Now to verify, now you see how money in the co-op build dashboard. So it's showing you exactly what the money you would make when Douglas activates his account. So this is an exact replica of how a live account is going to perform and operate. Now, what you want to do, though, you want to go to your GBO team and go to co-op build. And you want to make sure Douglas is there. There's Douglas, that he's on your team. The reason why I say confirm and verify, guys, because there are other variations of the system prior to co-op business, okay, coming to fruition. And there may be a person's email could be in the system, maybe from another variation, and they probably don't know, because there were some people in other variations of the business that were just putting people in with them unknowing that they were in. And so when you send somebody the link and they are putting themselves in and they activate, they'll end up activating according to whoever put them in many, many months and years ago, perhaps. Okay. Because, you know, Co-op Live has been around, folks, since 2011. Okay. It's been other variations, okay, redefining and revamping. But now this is where they wanted to get to many, many years ago. This is the point that they wanted to be at with what we have with Co-op Business. Okay. So I just wanted to just have you guys to get that. So now what I'm going to do is, so now that you've created your new member an account, now what they're going to do is log into their account. So you give them their login. Their login is going to be whatever the email is that they gave you. And the default password is always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I would like for them or anybody to keep your password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the event something is maybe, you know, not happening for you, or you're meeting some type of challenge, that way, you know, the person that's working with you can easily log into your account without, you know, necessarily having to, you give them your password. At least keep your password to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until you get your 3 that are coming in line after you. Okay. So see, I'm in Douglas Ford's account. Douglas Ford's at the top, and Douglas Ford just does the exact same thing. So he would go to Co-op tokens. He would buy his tokens. Okay. Or token, either one. So come here, do 3. But y'all remember, you have to have the same amount of number of NFTs and hit continue. Okay. And it's duplication, folks. It's the same thing. I told you, all we do is type and press buttons. That's all we do. We just type and press buttons, and we get people in line through the duplication. Okay. Now I want to show you something here in case this gets asked. So we do have a 10x option. Okay. As you can see here. Now, if the person was here, let's say if I did that, but then I did 0 here. I did 0 here. So you can't even do 0. So let me do 0 here. Okay. And I do 0 here. See, I always have to have at least one NFT. Now, also there's 2. Let me see if I can, okay, so I got 1 NFT there. Let me see this, continue. So see, guys, look, okay? So you cannot continue, so it says 28, Co-op 28 token count must be the same as NFT count, okay? So another thing is, a person is not able to be in the Co-op 280 without also being in the Co-op 28. You can't be in the 280 without being in the 28, okay? So you have to be in both here. But you, of course, you are able to be in the Co-op 28 without necessarily being in the Co-op 280 and use the money as you accumulate. It upgrades you into the 280, okay? But for you to be in the 280, you have to have a position also in the Co-op 28 when getting started. That makes sense, okay? So I just want you to see how that error happens, and, you know, because people have that question, okay, well, can we do the 10X version without doing this, without doing the Co-op 28? No, you're not able to. You have to be at least in both. Okay. Or you be in the 28 by itself. Okay, then, you know, then you go to 280 later, however you want to do it. Well, guys, that's it. That's getting started, and also verifying. Don't forget about that verifying. And also remember to go to smarterthanmoney.com. I do the website that I put it over here. I guess it's back over here. Yeah, smarterthanmoney.com, and come to again where it says how to enroll a new member from A to Z using cryptocurrency. Remember, the login is fordabundance@gmail.com, but definitely want to create your own account through the system as well. Okay. Also join the Telegram group of Smarter Than Money, so you can be a part of our Telegram group, staying updated. We even have our own Facebook community for my team, which is Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. So search that on Facebook and definitely involve your team. We don't promote any other business. Matter of fact, let me just go to it. Instead of just talking about it, let me just go to it. Let's see here. There's a person here just text me, how do I get started? Thank you. How do I get started? This is what happens, folks, every day, man. People want to get started with this thing. We're just getting folks in line and people are cash flowing. So let me move this out of the way, move this out of the way. Move out my way. Why can't you move? Anyway, so go to predictable cash flow mindset. There it is right there, predictable cash flow mindset. And you can bring your team. This is a safe place, folks. We don't allow any promoting of any other businesses, okay? We strictly keep it towards our vision with this bank, okay? So it's a safe place. So if we ever catch anyone soliciting any other type of opportunity, we may give them, we may give them like a one-time excuse, but then after that, yeah, because we want to keep this a safe place. So we're not discouraging anybody from doing other businesses. Of course, we do have people that do other businesses and using the cash flow to facilitate to those businesses, but we want to keep this environment a safe place. All right, guys, well, that's it. Share this video so people know how to get themselves started and also how to enroll new partners coming on board. We just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you over the top. Take care. God bless.